Today, I want to talk to you about a true prophet. Well, true prophets. Hello, hello, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Hello. Well, we're going to look at Numbers, chapter 13 and chapter 14. So, uh, if you're not familiar with the story, it's the story of the 12 spies. Okay, let's read about it. The Lord tells Moses to send men to search out the land of Canaan. He tells him he is going to give them the land. He's going to give Israel the land. And he is to send a man from each tribe. So each tribe of Israel, basically. Those tribes are, if you don't remember, Reuben, Simeon, Judah, Issachar, Ephraim, Benjamin, Zebulun, Joseph, Dan, Asher, Naphtali, and Gad. So he's going to send one leader from each of these tribes. They are going to go up southward and go up into the mountain and see the land see what it's like. Whether the people who dwell in it are strong or weak, few or many, whether the cities they inhabit are good or bad, are they tents or strongholds, whether the land is fat or lean, is there wood within or not. They are to be of good courage and to bring fruit from the land back with them. Now, this was the time of first grape. I like to think of it as wine season. So they went. hmm And they came to the valley of Eshcol. Um, and there they cut down a branch with one cluster of grapes. They carried it between two of them on a pole. And they brought some of the pomegranates and figs. And I want to show you an illustration of what they saw at Eshcol. And if you can see it, these are where my hand is, two men carrying the grapes between them on a pole here. I want you to get a good look at the picture. Here also, do you see this man here in the middle? Can you tell the difference between him and the other men? He is a head above these guys here, and he is on his knees. Okay. So they brought some of that fruit home. The place, they renamed that place the Brook of Eshcol because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from then on. And after 40 days, they returned from the searching of the land. Mhm. And they came to Moses and Aaron and all of the congregation of the children of Israel who were in the wilderness and brought back word unto them, showing them the fruit of the land. And they told them, we came unto the land where you sent us, and it truly flows with milk and honey. And this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people are strong that dwell in the land. The cities are walled and very great. Moreover, we saw the children of Anak there, and the Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and Jebusites and Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him, all of them leaders, said, we are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they gave the people an evil report, saying, the land we searched is a land that eats its inhabitants. All the people that we saw are men of great stature. There we saw giants, the sons of Anak, which come from the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight. And when they said that, I thought to myself, oh, that reminds me of when Jesus was healing one of the blind men that he healed. He asked him what he saw. And the man said, I see men as trees walking. And this was in Mark chapter 8, verse 23 through 25. And Jesus told that man to look up. And he was restored and saw every man clearly. So I guess blindness can have to do with the way you see, as well as not being able to see at all. Now, here in America, people can be what is called legally blind. That means they can see, but what they can see is so minute that they are considered blind. And all the congregation lifted up their voice, and as they reported this, that they were as grasshoppers in their sight, all the congregation lifted up their voices and cried, and the people wept that night. And the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron, asking if God wanted them to die in the wilderness, why didn't he just let them die in Egypt? They got to a point where they wanted to appoint someone to take them back to Egypt, back to a place of enslavement, back to a place where they were willing to kill them rather than let them go. They wanted to go back there, causing Moses and Aaron to fall to their face before the congregation. And Joshua, the son of Nun from the tribe of Ephraim, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh from the tribe of Judah, which were one of them that searched the land, tore their clothes and spoke, saying, the land we passed through to search it is an exceedingly good land. If the Lord delights in us, then he will bring us into this land, and give it to us, a land that flows with milk and honey. Now, I just want to remind you what they were supposed to go and see when they went to the mountain. They were to go up to the mountain and see what the land is like, or whether the people there who dwell in it are strong or weak, few or many, whether the cities they inhabit are good or bad, are they tents or strongholds, whether the land is fat or lean, is there wood within it or not, and to bring back some of its fruit. They were also supposed to be strong and of good courage. But when they returned, 10 of them were not strong and of good courage. Instead, they weakened the congregation with their evil report. Now, they found fruit greater than they even imagined, and they brought it back. They renamed the place not just Ishgal, but the brook of Ishgal, because of the grapes that they found, saying it truly flowed with milk and honey. Nevertheless, the people were strong, and the cities were walled, and they felt that they weren't able because the people were stronger. And they said the people ate their inhabitants. They said that the people were men of great stature and giants, the son of Anak. So their report weakened the congregation and made them tearful, and even had them questioning God, wanting to give up and go backwards. But Joshua and Caleb both are arguing for God. Now I want you to remember that these are the children of Israel who have just come out of Egypt. They have been through the 10 plagues. They have went through the Red Sea, and God delivered them. Now, during the plagues were all around them, but they weren't in the household of the Israelites. God protected them. Even when great darkness came, there was light in the house of the Israelites. When they went to the Red Sea, they not only had fire by night to see at nighttime, but they had a cloud by day so they wouldn't be burned by the sun. Now, if God can deliver these people through all of that, what makes them think that God cannot deliver them through this? Was the land as reported? Yes. Did all of the men come back speaking truths? Yes. Not one of them lied. But 2 of them saw God at his word. And so Joshua said, don't rebel against the Lord, neither fear the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. But all the congregation wanted to stone them, both he, Joshua, and Caleb. They wanted to stone them, and Moses and Aaron. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me, even with all the signs I have shown among them? The Lord wanted to kill all the people. But Moses said, then all the people who heard of their deliverance at the Red Sea will say, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them, therefore he has killed them in the wilderness. And they asked that he be long-suffering with great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing guilt, but visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to what you have asked for. So, but, he says, my servant Caleb and Joshua, they had another spirit with him. He said, my servant Caleb had another spirit with him. And he hath followed me fully in him. I will bring him into the land where he went, and his seed shall possess it. So again, Caleb is from the seed of Judah. Now, he says, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, the son of Nun. And he even said that he would save their generations, but your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, he said, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, after the number of days in which ye searched the land, each day for a year, to know my breach of promise. And the men that went with Caleb and Joshua, who brought the evil report, died of the plague before the Lord. So, what happened was, after they heard the promises that were to be given to Caleb and Joshua and their seed, they decided that, we'll go into the land, but the promise was taken away from them. And so even though they wanted to go in the land and fight for it, they even appointed people to take them into the land, they lost and died because they had not believed in the word of the Lord. So, a true prophet is one who hears the word of the Lord and believes in the sign he has shown them, despite the concerns that come because of what they see. They know that if the Lord is with them, then those who may rise up against them will be overtaken. The false prophet will not believe the report of the Lord, only what they see. They will get the congregation to believe a lie and rebel against the Lord. They will fear to go and take what is theirs. And when God says no, they will still try to get what they cannot have. They will get the people to go fight a battle they cannot win. And they will all die of sickness, of not listening or believing in the Lord. So I want to say that there was something else that I saw. I remember when I was reading, I think Zechariah, he says, Zechariah, what do you see? And when I was at Ishkal with Caleb and Joshua, I saw these grapes. And I remember how they renamed the place a brook because of the grapes. And I saw two men carrying this one bushel of grapes between them on a pole. And who I thought of was Jesus, the vine. And I thought about the wine. I thought about that Red Sea. I thought about the blood of Jesus that flowed for us. I thought about his burial, and I thought about his resurrection, and I thought about those who carry his word. I thought about his fruit, his figs, his pomegranates, his grapes, his olives. Well, a true prophet believes in the word of the Lord, and they believe in the signs that the Lord has shown them. Well, that's all I have for you today here at A Word of Utterance. I want to see you again next time. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up. Bye for now.